Pakistani Army up for grabs? What do you propose? The Pakistan Mercenary Army has long betrayed the Indian subcontinent. No external armies invaded India but instead employed the divide-and-conquer tactics of religion to wage war on their people. Islam was utilized to divide the nation by both foreign and domestic forces. The Pakistani Army is a mere Jafar's army with a long history of betraying the Indian subcontinent. People in Pakistan are of Indian descent. People's minds use religion to divide us. The Pakistan Army has poisoned the people's minds to maintain its grip on power and produce the Kashmir Problem. The Pakistani cabinet approved a draft deal allowing the government to send troops to Qatar for the FIFA World Cup later this year. Before Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's travel to Qatar, which will begin on Tuesday, a summary of the agreement to be signed between Doha and Islamabad was approved by the cabinet on Monday, according to Maryam Aurangzeb, Minister of Communication for Pakistan. It was not immediately apparent when the two nations would sign the deal. Doha will benefit from this, but Pakistan's mercenary army should be ashamed of itself. According to the cabinet report, Pakistan's military had suggested forging an agreement between the two countries to help Qatar with security-related parts of the World Cup, which begins on November 20th. According to the executive summary, the agreement attempts to clarify the commitments of the two parties, the specific specialties, and the number of security professionals to be supplied by Pakistan to participate in the security and safety operations. Details of the agreement, such as the number of employees that could be dispatched, were not included in the report. When contacted by Al Jazeera, the Supreme Committee for Delivery and Legacies Safety and Security Operations Committee, SSOC, did not respond right away. Suleyman Soylu, the Interior Minister of Turkey, stated in July that his nation will deploy 3,250 security guards to Qatar for the World Cup and that Ankara had also trained Qatari security guards in advance of the event. NATO announced earlier this year that it would provide security for the occasion. The North Atlantic Alliance said, as part of the strong cooperation between Qatar and NATO, NATO will help the security aspects of the World Cup. The assistance will involve instruction regarding CBRN, chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear material risks. Additionally, training will be provided to address threats presented by improvised explosive devices and to protect significant individuals, VIPs. According to a June report by South Korea's Yonhap news agency, Seoul will send 5 counter-terrorism-trained police officers to Qatar so they can transfer know-how in the field of law enforcement, such as security, close combat skills, arrest techniques, and maintaining public order, to the Qatari military police until October.